Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how a buyer would apply for a CA or submit a CA on the new March Group or the new Corporations for Sale website. So right now I'm on the URL marchgroup.com/buyabusiness. So here I'm going to see the links where I can sign up and register. We have sign in and sign up. So if I'm going to sign up, the username will be the user's email address. So I'm going to use my March Group email. So there, I have my browser set to auto-populate, so normal users would have to type their name, last name, their address here, their phone number, and then all you have to do is click on register now. After clicking on register now, you're logged into the website right away and you could start submitting CAs for companies that you're interested in. So here we have the featured companies. They also have the option to do a search. You could also search by client number, by EBITDA, industry, revenue, or regions if it can be relocated or not. So the links here will tell you more about March Group and the kind of business that we're in. So for example, we're interested in one of the featured companies. So we click on the link here and it's going to show us details about that particular company. So there. This is client number 3499. So here, the buyer is going to get instructions on how he could submit a CA. This is for his account, his dashboard. If he clicks on this link, he can edit his profile. There. They also have the option to change your password here. But once you register, you're logged in right away and you get a registration email. So if I check my marchgroup.com email, I have a registration email from the webmaster or whoever is managing the corporations for sale website. It's going to show my username and a password and also a login URL. So going back, for example, you want to change your password, just type it here, confirm the password, and click on update. So for example, let's go back to the home page. And then let's say you want to search for a particular client number or a listing that you know about. I'm going to use search by client number. So we have 3499. You could switch that to thumb. The buyer will have the option to save this company. If he or she is interested in more details, just click on either the title or the view more details link. And then here, these are instructions on how to submit the CA. We have the support email here or support line. You can still save the company. If I click on save, or you could send to a friend, print. So if you don't want this saved anymore, just click on remove, send to friend. You could email this to another colleague or someone who might be interested in this company. Print, of course, you could print the page. So here you're going to see the description, details about the company, reason for selling, and other details about the company. So if he or she is interested, all he has to do is click on apply for a CA. After that, you will be prompted to go to your dashboard to execute the CA. So this is where you're going to execute the CA. This is the user interface for the buyer. This is the area where he or she is going to see pending CAs. Here, this is for approved CAs. And the third one here is for declined CAs. If we clicks on this tab, it's going to show the saved companies. Mm. So we have none here because we didn't save anything. This one here is for market alerts. You could click on add new. Each buyer is allowed up to 5 market alerts. So here. They also have the option to delete those market alerts if they don't want to receive any more alerts using that particular mix or category. So let's go back to requests and execute the CA. So this is the CA. So my name as a buyer appears here, the client number, the client number, the headline, and then if you scroll down, you have the name. So you type in a company, your email, your phone number, of course, and then the address. Answer this question. It's either a yes or a no. If you say yes, then you're required to put something here. If it's a no, then you're all set and just click on submit. If ever you want to reset the information, just click on the reset button here. So I'm clicking on submit. And that's it. So what the status would change, it will say pending approval. So for example, I'm going to approve this particular CA application. So I have here one of the managing director's accounts. So I'll just approve it real quick. So the application is going to show up here. Hmm. So if the managing director wants to approve the CA, sorry, C4S system, and then let's approve the CA, approve. We can add notes. I'll refresh the page. So for the managing director side, it's going to show up here once it's approved. They also have the option to manage CBR. Here. So this is the record. And then manage CA also. There. The notes. Mm, Sorry, that okay. Sorry about that. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to the buyer's account and refresh the page. Now that it's approved, it's going to show up on the second panel. So the buyer can still view a copy of his CA and then the CBR. So I click on save. It's downloading the CBR. And I'm going to open the CBR now. Mhm. Should be showing up here. Let me check. Mm, there. So that's the CBR. Okay, let me close this window. So I'm going to go back here. The buyer will have the option to add a feedback. So you just double click as instructed here. There's a drop down. So the buyer can choose his or her feedback. So if he or she is interested, just click on interested. If I go back to the managing directors page, do a refresh, I can click on manage CBR. So the buyer feedback is going to show up here. The MD can now add a feedback as well. So there. And that's it, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email or give me a call. Thank you.